BMTC and the various organizations related to
This BMTC, that's the Bangalore Metropolitan Transport Corporation, came into existence in 1997. At that point of time, we were having a fleet of 2,700, and over the last 14-15 years, now the total fleet extent that we have is about 7,000. And if you see the history of BMTC, we run different kind of operations. So one is the non-AC standard operation, and somewhere in 2005, we felt there was a demand of air-conditioned buses in the city, and Bangalore was the first city to start the air-conditioned premium segment service with the Volvo buses. And today we have more than 800 air-conditioned buses which are running in profit. And then now we are trying to bring a lot of technology in the operation. Without technology, further improvement is not possible. So improve the efficiency and to give a better solution, better facility to the commuter. We are focusing a lot on the IT application. And now we are going for different modes of transportation, like we have introduced smaller buses now. We are bringing the concept of trunk and feeder services so that it will be easy to run the transport efficiently, especially in the suburban area. So all those things are happening, and over a period of time, the BMTC is one organization which has sustained on its own. So we don't get subsidy from either central government, other than limited subsidy which we get under the general scheme for the capital investment. Otherwise, we run our own business, and we are running successfully.
So if you please stress upon and explain to us more the IT integration in your services.
See, the IT, as I told that IT, we have started integrating sometimes in 2004 and 5 itself. But as you know that point of time, the technology was not so developed, so the pace of IT integration was not slow.
Yeah.
But after 2010 or 11, all new technology has come to the market. Special technology, GPS-based solution, your GIS, and the game changer in the smartphone.
Yeah.
So by using all these things, and now the connectivity has become quite cheap. So we have introduced a lot of things. We started a very modest beginning in 2009 when we started a display of bus number through the LED. And integrated with the voice announcement system that which is the next stop which is going to come. And then now we have started the massive project for vehicle tracking. It's not only vehicle tracking, it's a lot of data is going to be generated by that, which are going to be utilized for mobile applications. And we are trying to bring a system where commuters should know that when he should leave from his office if he wants to catch a particular number of bus. So that facility we are trying to bring. Then another major sector is the safety of commuters, especially the women. After this Nivea incident in Delhi, so we started with camera inside the buses with 500%, which is giving good result, and it is working as a deterrent. Then, as you know, IT has a very important role as far as the supervision is concerned, the monitoring is concerned. You have to go to a very, very micro level of monitoring as far as the bus operation is concerned. So we have come with a fantastic dashboard for the arrangement at the top level, where you can get all the information sitting in your office itself. So you don't have to ask for the paper information or anything. We have completed the geo-coding of all the bus stops, so the soft copy is available with us. And now we are going to introduce electronic ticketing machine. We are working on a smart card solution so that we can do it with the paper ticketing, because it needs a lot of pilferage and all those things. So all those things we are doing. Not only that, in fact, we are trying to use IT not only for the communication purpose, but as a tool for maintenance also. So recently we have started a project with the Bosch company for the engine health monitoring, and at any point of time I can get information what is the health of my engine, what kind of preventive maintenance is required for that engine, how much diesel it is consuming, what is the behavior pattern of driver, because as you know that just by improving the driving habit of a driver, we can save more than 10 to 15% of the fuel, which is one of the major component of urban transport. So we are trying to bring technology in all aspects, like another one thing which we brought was the lead management system of employees. That used to be a major concern of employees, that the corruption level was very high and they have to pay money even to get the leave also. So we decided why not use technology and fix the whole system. So it has now we have put the kiosk in all the depot with the RFID card to the employee and he can take his own leave. If the leave is created, it can be automatically given to him, the printout will be generated, SMS he will get. So it's not dependent on the depot manager. So basically we are looking for the welfare of the employee, for the giving a better facility to commuter, giving a better facility to my mechanical staff, in the maintenance. So on all front we are using, and basically we are using the GUI special technology and all the IT solutions, and we are using our own server. And recently we come up with an excellent website. You should also visit mybnbc.com. It's an excellent service. I think it's wonderful. You can get all the information. You can plan your whole visit of the day, the distance, and so a lot of things are happening. And the whole idea is that if you have to promote public transport, like if you see the city of Bangalore, we are at the stage of about 46 to 47% of the people using public transport. But I see that there is a potential to go up to 65%, 70%. But that is possible only when you bring a lot of new innovations in the transport sector. The existing transport sector is very difficult to attract people who are traveling in the car or the two-wheeler and those kind of things. So we have to go a long, long way.
In fact, I've spoken to various policy makers and various people who are working in this industry, and they are of the opinion that there should be a mindset change in adoption of public transport.
No, see, the point is that you have to see from the supply perspective. See, as a person living in a city, I have a choice. So what has happened in India over a period of time, the public transport has emerged as the mandatory or compulsion for certain segment of the society, especially the poor people and all these things. But there's a major chunk which had the choice because of the money which has come in the market. It has a choice. And unless as a person I feel that yes, I am safe in public transport, I am getting my buses at time, there is no disruption in the activity, there is no breakdown on the way because I have reached to attend the conferences and all those things. So it is more on a supply side improvement. And once we improve the supply side, demand will automatically come, because if you go in any city, who wants to drive car for 1 hour to go to the office place? By the time you reach office place, so our whole focus is that the moment you sit in the bus, your office work starts from there, you get a good Wi-Fi connectivity in the bus, you start working in the bus, reach office, while coming back to home, you feel that you are at home and you can finish your job, whatever you want. So we are coming up with the Wi-Fi activity in the free Wi-Fi system in the buses also. All this kind of supply improvement is required.
Sir, for the development of this sector, do you think, in your opinion, is a PPP model viable?
PPP model was tried in a number of places like Bhopal and some of the other cities, but it has not given a very positive result, because I personally feel that these are all called public goods. In a pure economic term, the transport, urban transport is a public good, and the best organization to provide a public good is the government itself, because what it needs is the better supervision, focus from the government of India and from the state government to maintain the quality, because PPP still is not successful in our country as far as the public transport is concerned. It has been tried, but not successful to that extent. So I believe that the government has the capacity to, because it needs a lot of policy intervention. What should be the fare, what kind of buses, what kind of segment. You have to work on the non-profit sector also. If you do a complete PPP model, they will not be so interested on running on the loss-making routes. So all these issues are there. But as far as the capital is concerned, capital can be brought from the private sector. That's not a problem. They can be a partner in the whole thing. We can create a new company, something like this, where the more partner can come from the private sector, so that the revenue remains with the government. And but the private players are also a part of the whole operation.
How are you working on certain schemes in order to make these services that you provide economically viable?
See, one thing is that we have to reduce the cost of operation. And if you see the urban transport, right now we have a concept of destination-oriented bus service, that we are starting from one point and your bus is going to another point. And we are trying to shift from the destination-oriented bus operation to the direction-oriented bus operation. So the moment you come to the direction-oriented bus operation, you can provide the same level of service with less number of buses. So your kilometer comes down, you get the same earning, and you are getting more earning at a lesser price. Definitely that profit is going to be passed on to the consumer. So that's the whole focus, that improve the planning side, try to optimize the operation of the buses, bring the concept of transit, good transit places where people can shift from one bus to another bus without any waiting time. The waiting time for shifting to a new bus should not be more than 2 to 3 minutes. So all this integration is possible through the IT application. And not only that, like we have to do the integration of bus operation, the metro operation, then auto is a very much part of the Indian life day to day. So we cannot do with the auto in the cities, and we have to make them as a very, very important part of the public transport.
What are your future plans regarding the OTC?
See, future plan, we are looking on technology aspect. We are, as I told, the whole idea is that commuters should get all the information, real-time data sharing with the commuter. Then second is the grievance redressal system, that if something goes wrong in the bus, if my driver is not behaving, I should immediately get the information and I should take action against them. Then we are coming to the whole concept of camera inside the buses, which are accessible from the head office. So at any given point of time, I can peep into any of the bus that what is going on there. Then, so these are the focus area as far as the IT part is concerned. Then we are very much focused on the reducing the dependency on the diesel from the diesel perspective of our economic import bill. So we are focusing on the alternative options like hybrid buses, electric buses, and even biodiesel also, ethanol-based buses. So all these things we are going to try as far as the technology is concerned. That in future we are going to bring buses which are more comfortable, which has the access to the challenged people also, physically challenged people also, low floor buses, at least 650 millimeter floor height, not beyond that. So they work on different fronts to make more attractive to the people, better aesthetic of the buses, so that the look itself makes a lot of difference. Like if you give a good look to the bus, people will automatically attracted towards the buses.
At present, what is the turnover of movies?
See, right now, this year our turnover will be about 2,400 crore.
And how much are you looking at?
I'll achieve it. Absolutely no problem. We are on track, and right now we are in profit. See, our purpose is not to make profit. The purpose is to run at a break even, slightly positive, so that I'm giving the public at the same time very good facility. So I cannot compromise on the quality of facility just to earn profit. So, yeah.
So are you, how is your experience being at the conference?
Well, this is a wonderful conference, and I never expected that so many people are going to be there. So it's a huge gathering, and you have brought people from all the segments, private sector, public sector, government, experts, different organizations. And I think it is required, because see, the issue is that the time is very short with us. We cannot reinvent the engine. We have to learn from each other. We have to leave our ego apart. We don't have to claim that this is what I have invented or I have done. No. Even if somebody has done in Bombay or Calcutta or Delhi, and if I have not done it, I don't mind taking in total, taking as it is.
Yeah.
So those are the time which has come, knowledge sharing, experience sharing, and then we can all go together.
what would be your vision regarding the development of the sector and the development of the...
See, I see a big future for the public transport, because if you see today, with all the best effort of Government of India and the state governments, not more than 20-25 cities are having a organized public transport, where we have more than 5,000 cities in the India, and more than major cities. It's the second tier and third tier cities which are facing a major problem of public transport. There is nothing in the name of public transport, and I feel that the solutions has to come where plugging solutions have to come as per the IT application is concerned, because every individual, a small corporation or the city cannot afford to develop independent IT infrastructure. So the plugging is going to the demand, whether it is in the sector of vehicle tracking, whether it is a system of monitoring, supervision, all kind of activities. The plugging that you buy 10 buses, put onto the main network, which is at the national level being supplied by any good competent government agency. So I am seeing a great future. The type of buses are going to change, the size of the buses are going to change, the perception of people on public transport. But ultimately it is the safety which is very, very important, because if the public transport is not safe, the rich people, the upper middle class people, they are not going to get attracted, because for them safety is a major concern.
So, if you will highlight any particular thing that I have actually missed in the personal conversation?
I think we have covered all the aspects. Only one thing I would like to add, that see, the public transport is becoming costlier and costlier. And if you see the rate of public transport in any city, it has grown much more than what the minimum wage of the laborers have increased. So in all the major city, our labor force is staying outside the city area, almost about 30 kilometers, 35, 40 kilometers. They are facing a lot of problem in coming to the city. Like if you see in a city like Bangalore, a person has to spend almost about 50-60 rupees on transport. And how much he gets? He gets about 300 rupees. So if he is spending 60, 20% of his daily income is going on public transport. So I personally feel that the government should come up with a scheme of direct subsidy to the commuter, not to the STU. If you give me, I will become a deficit. Don't give it to me. So I am pursuing to the state government that you have your registered laborers are there. There are below poverty line people. You provide them monthly passes from the government. It will not cost much, like say city or Bangalore, you provide a passes of say 5 lakh people in the city, poor people. It's not going to cost more than 200 crores. So you see the budget of the whole thing. That is one thing which I will request your forum also to promote, that some form of direct subsidy to the commuters who are poor, who cannot afford. Otherwise, there will be a proliferation of illegal operation in the city and unsafe mode of public transport. So those